Hi, I'm Tad Piper, founder of TWP Strategic. I spent my career helping businesses navigate energy markets, reduce risk, and find value in the way they manage their energy use. Energy is often treated as a fixed cost, but with the right strategy, it can become a lever for resiliency and growth. Let me walk you through 4 things you need to understand about your energy bill and how demand flexibility can drive savings and reduce risk. First, your energy bill is more complex than it looks. Most people look at kilowatt hours and assume that using less energy is the best way to save money. But often, that's not what drives the majority of your bill. In many commercial and industrial accounts, your peak usage often make up more than half of your total cost. One peak hour in a month can dramatically increase your bill. In markets like California, demand charges have increased more than 100% in the last several years. If you don't understand how these peaks are measured or how you might be able to control them, you're not in control of your energy costs. Second, cutting usage is not always the smartest move. It is important to be efficient, but if you're only focused on reducing total energy use, or kilowatt hours, you might be missing the biggest opportunity. In Southern California, for example, if you reduce your consumption by, say, 10%, you may save around 10%. However, if you shift consumption away from the peak hours between 5 and 9 p.m., while actually maintaining your kilowatt hours used, you could save up to 40%. It's not just about how much energy you use, it's about when you use it. That timing has a far greater impact on your total cost. Third, the rules change depending on where you are. Energy markets and pricing is highly regional and local. In California, where solar energy dominates the grid during the day, energy is cheapest around noon. In the Midwest or East Coast, where solar is less prevalent, nighttime rates may still be the lowest. If you're making decisions based on outdated assumptions about peak hours or average prices, you're likely missing key cost drivers. Every region has different usage patterns or load shape, and your strategy needs to reflect the realities of your specific grid or utility tariff structures. Fourth, flexibility is your strongest tool. Demand flexibility means shaping how and when you use electricity. When you shift usage away from high-cost hours or reduce unnecessary peaks, you lower your costs without sacrificing performance and benefit from increased resiliency. This can involve tools like demand response, storage, or smarter scheduling. But even without new technology, you can build flexibility into your contracts, your operations, and your planning. Flexibility is what gives you control in a dynamic market. Without it, your energy costs are a pass-through. With it, they become a strategic advantage. So instead of focusing on efficiency, focus on understanding what is being measured and driving cost. Look closely at when you're using power and what that timing means for your costs, risk, and overall site resiliency. Build flexibility into your strategies so you can adapt and take, and importantly, maintain control of your energy. I'm Tad Piper. If you're ready to make your energy use smarter, more cost-effective, less exposed to risk, and with increased resiliency, I'd be glad to help. Thanks for watching.